Hi, it's Lee Kapansky here. Now it's really easy to stand wrong. If you have a poor posture at address, it sets off a chain reaction of events that run into your golf swing, pushing and pulling your body all over the place. Now if you think you can simply stick your backside out and bend in your knees, and hey presto, you look like a tour pro, then you'll be kidding yourself. It might be your alignment, your grip, or even your ball position that's causing your postural problems. At every level, you've got to be ready, you've got to be dynamic, and prepared to throw your body into a powerful and explosive movement. Or one day, you'll pay the price. Now, poor alignment in relation to your target is postural problem number one. Your body will always want to react and get back towards the target. So for example, if I stand too far to the right side, my body, my hands and arms and club head will do everything possible to twist and turn and get back towards the target, pulling me out of my natural posture position and changing my spine angle. Now if I do the opposite and stand too far to the left in relation to the target, my body will also twist and turn in a desperate attempt to get back towards the target, also pulling me out of my natural posture position and changing my spine angle. Now if I try and throw my body into an explosive movement from any of these two scenarios, the golf swing is not going to be very dynamic or powerful because I'm actually standing in my own way and blocking myself. And one day it might hurt like hell. So every training session or game on the golf course should revolve around correct alignment, allowing the body to react freely to the target. Every golf lesson, at every level, with no excuse spared, should start with a stance check, and if it doesn't, then you want to ask why. So how can your grip affect your posture at address and change your spine angle? Now, here's a strong grip. This is when the left hand moves further on the top and the right hand moves further underneath, and both hands move further to the right into a strong grip position. Now if I give you the target view here, you'll clearly see that this puts my upper body into a closed position with the upper body aiming too far to the right side. Now if I do the opposite and I move both hands further to the left into a weak grip position like this here, and I give you the target view, you'll see clearly that my upper body now is aiming too far to the left in relation to the target in an open position. So both of these scenarios, what happens is it runs down into the golf swing. So it changes your face to path angles, it changes your rotations, it blocks your body. Now poor grip can actually change both alignment and ball position as your body moves around to compensate. Now if I just hang my hands and arms down from my body in a natural neutral position, what happens is they turn in slightly to face one another and my hands come together onto the grip this way, like this here. Now if I turn my hands to the right side into a strong position or onto the left side into a weak position, it changes my natural postural position, pulls me out of my natural spine angle at address and through the golf swing, and you're actually playing with fire. So the same goes for your ball position. If, for example, I move my ball position too far forward at address, here, and I give you the target view, you'll clearly see that my upper body now is in an open position in relation to the target. It's aiming too far to the left. Now, if I move the ball position further back in my stance here, this drags my upper body with it, and you'll clearly see now from the target view here, my upper body is aiming too far to the right side in a closed position at address here. So now you can see the importance of ball position and how it affects your address position and how it changes your spine angle at address. Now, ball position has a massive effect on consistency and power, and it can change your alignment and grip in the blink of an eye as your body moves around to compensate. So in my next video lesson, which is coming soon, I'll show you how to play the easy ball. So the best way to get yourself into a dynamic and ready posture position is to firstly make sure that you're correctly aligned in relation to the target. Now as you can see here, I've got two alignment sticks. One alignment stick runs directly to the target, okay, so on the ball to target line. The other stick here runs parallel to it, so it's like a train track. One runs to the target and one runs parallel to it, but it's obviously slightly left. Now what I want you to do, I want you to stand on the alignment stick which is parallel to the ball to target line, and the stick should run directly through the center of your feet. Now this gives you a sense of where your balancing point is at address, and it makes you more aware of, are you going too much onto your heels or too much onto your toes at address, which then runs into the golf swing. Ideally, your body weight should be on the balls of your feet, so slightly forward of center. So just like you were going to jump, or you were going to play tennis, or you're going to play football, you're going to spring into action. Now, what I want you to do from here is, with nice straight legs and a straight back. Okay, so your hands and arms are at waist height, the club is parallel to the ground. Now from here, what I want you to do is you stick your backside out slightly here. Okay, bend from the waist, the club should touch the ground. Now, and you'll feel the tension in the back of your legs here. Now to relieve the tension, just bend your knees, slightly flex your knees here, and you'll feel the body weight on the balls of your feet. So now you've found your natural position, you're ready to go, and your body can freely react to the target. Now the danger here is that you stick your backside out, you bend in your knees, you keep your left arm straight, you keep your head perfectly still, and you stood there full attention like a wooden man, stiff as a board. Okay, it's got to be a ready and dynamic position, just like when you're waiting to catch a ball, or you're going to play football, or you're going to play tennis. You've got to be ready to spring into action. Stiff and full attention is never the answer. And also as well, many golfers struggle with their balance at address because they're either leaning too far forward and the body weight moves onto the toes and they fall forward, or they are bending too much in their knees and they fall backwards onto their heels. So the relationship between your upper body and lower body has to be balanced. So what I mean by that is when you bend forward, you move down in the knees, so flex your knees, and it all happens together because the balancing point runs through the center of your body like this here. So you've got to be dynamically prepared, but relaxed enough to spring into action. So if you want to jump into an explosive movement, then you've got to prepare your body for it. It's got to be ready and dynamic and raring to go. You'll now hit your driver 300 meters and you'll hit every single green. I know what you're going to tell me. You're going to tell me you've got a bad back and a new hip and a new knee, and yes, I've heard it all before. They tell me you'll find out one day, you'll see. If you get out of your own way and prepare your body as dynamically ready to go as possible to explode into action, I guarantee it might not be 300 meters, but you'll hit it longer, straighter, with less effort, and you'll stay injury free. So please hit the subscribe button below and give me a thumbs up. So get out of your own way with good posture, your body will be free to react to the target. Cheers again, and see you next time.